What possible excuse could anyone find to not be able to express thoughts in Spanish by using the parts of the language? Like, what possible excuse is there to not be able to begin speaking right away? I recently saw a discussion in some language learning group about how speaking, forming sentences in Spanish, it could be any language, but it was about Spanish, and they said I did like an immersion program, and for the first like 4 weeks, I couldn't say anything other than sí and no. And it's just that whole, they called it like the silent period. All I can do is listen, and I'm just in trying to internalize the language before I can even express any thought at all. There is absolutely no reason that you cannot instantly begin speaking any language when you learn to use the language for what it is, which is a creative tool like a control panel that you operate in real time. You don't even have to learn anything or memorize anything up front. I'm looking at my spreadsheet here, and I've got an absolutely epic control panel that happens to be in Spanish and happens to use the verb estar, to be. I'm going to walk you through this, and this comes from a real lesson, so this was generated on the fly. But the point is, usually you look at a whiteboard or a page like this, and you think, okay, so my job is to memorize this material, okay? So, right. Ella estaba. Yo estoy, tú estás, and so on and so forth, okay? That is not the deal whatsoever. Trying to memorize the language and trying to use the language in real time is completely different things, okay? So with no further ado, let me explain how this works. Throughout the process of using it, I will learn it. So eventually I don't need this. I can just tell you this and tell you that. But until that time, I can begin expressing my thoughts creatively just by pushing the buttons. This Saturday, October 11th, I have a one-time 5-hour Spanish class. It sounds like a long time. It is not a long time. It goes by like that. I'm very familiar with this format. I've done it a lot of times. There's only 5 seats available total, and some of them are taken. There's a link in the description. The more of a beginner you are in Spanish, the better that class is for you. And I guarantee you it will revolutionize the way that you speak Spanish. And if it doesn't completely blow you away in terms of what you can do in those 5 hours, then I will happily refund your money. Estaba means I was. Muy ocupada, this was from a lesson with a woman, estaba muy ocupado. So I was very busy the past weekend. Estaba muy ocupado el fin de semana pasada, okay? Now, because I can do that, I can copy and paste. I am very busy now. Estoy muy ocupado ahora. Now, to link those two ideas, you might want y, which means and, okay? So, estaba muy ocupado el fin de semana pasada and I'm very busy now. So I was very busy last weekend, and I still am very busy. Or you could contrast and say I was very busy, but, which is pero, I'm not busy now. So estaba muy ocupado el fin de semana pasado, pero no estoy muy ocupado ahora. You can copy and paste. I'm going to be. This is a verb timeline, past, present, future. Voy a estar muy ocupado. We even threw in conditional and subjunctive. So like I would be busy if things were different. And then finally, if I were in Mexico right now, or if I were, si yo estuviera en Mexico. So if I were in Mexico right now, I would be very busy because I would be going here and I'd be going there. You see how you come up with whatever you want? You could be a beginner and I can already be telling you, si estuviera en Mexico, ahora estaría muy ocupado. As we come down, tú estabas. Okay, so my question for you is, estabas muy ocupado? It's copy and paste. ¿Estabas muy ocupado el fin de semana pasada? Are you very busy now? Okay, so you were very busy last weekend, but you're not very busy right now. What possible excuse could anyone find to not be able to express thoughts in Spanish by using the parts of the language? Like, what possible excuse is there to not be able to begin speaking right away? Create a spreadsheet similar to this, like in Dutch or Vietnamese or whatever language in the world, and you have no excuse to not begin speaking right away. Anyone who says, oh, I need a silent period for like 6 months so that I can, you can listen. Listening is great. I'm not anti-listening. Listening is to speaking as inhaling is to exhaling. It's both. It's two sides of the same coin. But anyone who says it's just impossible for me to express a thought, how is it impossible for you to express a thought? Like, that is absolute. Ahora, más decir, dale un like a este video y suscríbete al canal. Chao.